You know, it never ceases to amaze me at Mississippians and their creativity and their ability to be innovators and leaders in their fields. I'm going to introduce you to a guy today that I'm sure you've been exposed to his work. Let's meet Joshua Meador. Come along with us. Let's go explore. Joshua Lawrence Catfish Meador was born in Greenwood, Mississippi on March 12, 1911. You know, you can't believe everything you find on the internet, folks. I found one place that said he was born in Columbus. His family moved to Columbus, Mississippi in 1918 so his father could work with the railroad, and Joshua spent his formative years in this house. It seems he had what would be considered a good childhood for that time. He stayed kind of to himself and drew a lot. Here you see his autograph in the garage of the home. Joshua Meador was a landscape artist, or at least that was his favorite way that he liked to describe himself. Here are some examples of his paintings. You know him best from his work with Walt Disney. In 1935, Joshua graduated from the Art Institute of Chicago. While in Chicago, a fellow Art Institute alum told Joshua he was traveling to California and talked him into coming along. His friend was going to interview for a job with Walt Disney. At first, Joshua didn't really want to make the trip because he wanted to do commercial art. But thankfully, he interviewed at Disney. He went to work in their animation and effects department and worked on all the films that you've seen roll before you. In 1939, he became head of the animation effects department at Disney and is credited in 61 Disney productions. Humorously, in 2 of those, he portrayed himself. The studio won an Academy Award for 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Of course, he worked on that film as well. Other films include Snow White and 7 Dwarfs, Fantasia, Dumbo, Bambi, Victory Through Air Power, Old Sequoia, Song of the South, Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, The Vanquishing Prairie, Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier, The Forbidden Planet, Sleeping Beauty, Donald and Magic Land, and Babes in Toyland, to name a few. Goodness, I think I forgot to mention his work on Fantasia. He worked on every Disney production just about from 1936 until 1965. Joshua may have described himself as first and foremost a painter. He had over 2,000 canvases, and some of those may hang in Disney museums, but I'm so glad he chose to enrich our lives the way he did. Joshua had a heart attack in August of 1965. He died at his residence in Casper, California. He is buried close to his mom and dad and right next to his wife, Elizabeth, in Friendship Cemetery in Columbus, Mississippi. I hope you've enjoyed learning just a little bit about Joshua Meador and his artistry and his contributions to your life. If you like these kind of short stories about Mississippi and Mississippians, give us a like or maybe even subscribe. Thank you.